to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do a 15-minute reading. Um, that's when I use just one deck, pretty much. It's a 6-card reading, a little bit more in depth. I'm gonna close it off with the angels like I normally do. But today I'm using Believe in Your Own Magic. I believe it is, right? I don't know. I believe that is the name. But yeah, I'm gonna start off by cleansing the space and the energy. So if you have headphones in, you might want to turn them down to protect your eardrums. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. I gotta set the timer. And then how these readings are different is, before I set the timer, how this reading is different is, well, these readings are different, is that I only use one deck. It's a 6-card reading. I shuffle on camera, of course. And it's more so to like to see, like to show you like how each reading ties together. Maybe it's one deck that you like but more than the others. And to focus on like what that message is and what you might be drawn to that deck a little bit more, or what that deck wants to say to you. And where like normally with like my regular like normal readings, like I have multiple decks and stuff like that, and then some of the decks like back up each other. Where some of them has like give a little bit more extra details. We can like look a little bit further into that and see what's going on over there, and you know, a little bit more into the message that I wanted to say and what I wanted to add. Basically these are timeless readings, kind of sort of that's in the description. Whenever it comes to you, it comes to you. Whenever you find this video, you find the video. Like, it's fine. But yeah, so now I'm gonna set the timer for 15 minutes. We're gonna get started. Oh, that was fast. We have feast with slow down and celebrate yourself. And then we have witch with justice is coming. I love how like in feast there's like the throne, and then because you know in the justice card she normally is sitting on the throne and stuff like that, but then the sword is here, so it's like you're pretty much like, I won't say like you about to like be the one like handling out justice, like do it, maybe you do serve yourself some type of justice in some way, shape, or form. Like you separate yourself from something, and that brings you justice, and you doing it for you. It's very different for you, which is why I'm saying like, hey, like give yourself credit, cause like normally you would never have done that, and like you out here doing big things, okay? Like give yourself credit where your credit is due. Applause video popped in my head where he was talking about politics, and he was like, nobody didn't teach you how to brag. Like, what's going? Gas prices going down. I don't freaking know. I don't pay attention to those things. But hey, but it's like you're doing something that's very different, and not everybody is doing, and you're doing it for yourself, and not saying that you're doing it to toot your own horn and to get credit and to like be baggy and stuff like that, or to be celebrated, but it's just like, you know, like I said, give yourself where credit is credit due. Like where, I can't really think of it like an analogy or like an example, but let's go. We're gonna continue. We have confidence with it comes with time and practice. Well, it could be like learning something new, Oh, sorry. Time out. Another thing is how the this is different. How normally when I do the readings I pull from like top and bottom, so it's like top, bottom. I'm just mostly top, and then it's gonna be the bottom, but I'm still gonna do the whole bookends in the top. Get it? Okay, cool. Um, time back in. And then um, so with this is like you have been practicing something or like been working on something or working towards something, and see if she got a sword here, like it's coming and it's like about to like grow into something, and it's like give yourself credit. Like it doesn't might not be might not make like the very like impactful like hard impact like football popped in my head, but like you might not tackle the person, but like you keep them at bay kind of thing, and that's great. Okay, where before like where they probably would have been knocking you over every time, like now you actually like keeping your ground, you and just like give yourself credit where you're growing, you're learning, and it comes with time. It also comes with the territory. Like there's gonna be some things where you're gonna pick up very fast, and there's gonna be some things where you just don't pick up at all, and that's cool and that's fine. And then there's some things that you're gonna pick up like over time, and it's like that's okay. Like it's different things, and it certain things requires different parts of your brain, and like also different parts of your body. You like to interact with different things, and over time with a lot of practice you like at some point just become muscle memory, and like it's like, oh, we're doing this thing, okay, cool, when we're doing this we're supposed to do this, and it's kind of thing, and it becomes a little bit easier for you, a little balance, and you see like mostly you find things fair, but it's like you're just very balanced and stable. And then we have villain with you can always rewrite the story. Okay. I'm gonna continue before I say something. Then we have library will take control of your own narrative. Okay. Okay, with the puppet. Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say I don't know who. I don't know who is who here. Okay, but I'm assuming, right? You was the puppet, and you was also the seashell, right? And you were singing, or you had like you was expressing yourself in some way, shape, or form, and then somebody, the little puppeteer, little puppet master, little puppet hand, somebody didn't really like that, or see, or pretty much appreciate or enjoy. Okay, they enjoyed it. Okay, pretty much. I'm gonna say that right now. But they didn't like the fact that you can do it and they couldn't do it. And it was either that they want you to stop it completely, right? So they try to like villainize you and make you the villain. You ever saw the video? The video was like, I can be the villain in your story because you a crackhead in mine. Oh, no offense to crackheads, but like that was funny. But oh, now Cat Williams popped like you have an alliance with losers that is unbecoming of you. Like yeah, like they basically wanted you to lose in some way, shape, or form, or like so basically like if she have a rock here, if they smash you, you can't sing anymore, you can't make any music, you can't make any or parts of you can't parts of the cell kind of sort of could still do it. All depends. Where you got smashed, and that's why they whole like trying to create and control the narrative. So it was like you. That's what I kind of sort of said earlier. Like where you pretty much change the narrative or create the narrative for yourself, and change the situation around. So like with the swords and stuff like that, where remember Bye 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 and stuff like that. If you really look into the reason why they write that song, it was pretty much to break free of their manager. and it was trying to pull the strings and like how they represent themselves, or how they create themselves, or how they express themselves, and what songs they sing and stuff like that. And how they dress, and how they supposed to act, and how they supposed to, right? They pretty much, and then he was pretty much benefiting off of it, most of it, while they was doing all the work, right? Now they freed themselves. You freeing yourself from that situation. You more so benefit off of like your work and your creativity, also your space and the things that you are doing. And realize that this is part of your story. It's like, if you want to share it, you can share it. If you like, whatever way you like, you can do bye. You can turn it into a freaking song, my guy. Like, in a dance. Like, you can do whatever you want to do with it. And then we have Lavender with Surround Yourself with Love. Oh, then we got a little witch hat here, right? So I know, like, sometimes witches get a bad rap. There's bad witches, there's good witches. I don't fucking know. Okay? I don't know. But just like based on shows, okay? You ever watched oh, that's Wix. But like Fate, that's on Netflix. Like, there's different kind of, like, oh, that's fairies. Never mind. But like, you get it. Like, there's different kinds of what, like, everything. Some of them will be good, some of them will be negative. And sometimes you might like make a mistake, or just like the one was good, and it comes to find out they were bad. And it's like, as long as you learn from that mistake and like try to like overcome, and always like turn the bad into good or something like that, then it's always great. And also, with the surround yourself by love, and like pretty much bookending, well, you surround yourself with love and like celebrating yourself, is like, self-care is also like a form of like love, okay? And giving yourself words of compliments and appreciation and affirmate, well, like, let's say affirmations to yourself, but like giving yourself compliments and stuff like that, and actually like accepting those compliments. It doesn't just have to be about your appearance, right? We're saying it could be about like, maybe you're very creative, or you know, you can sing, or you can dance, or whatever it is. You can we got a cat here again. We have could be humble and stuff like that. And not a lot of people are humble these days, so it's just like that. It's a great quality to have. So that's a compliment and stuff like that. But like, you know, realizing like there's a difference between like self-love and like vanity and being conceited and stuff like that. And noticing what you thought you were, or which you might have been labeling as being conceited, or what people wanted you to see as conceited or vain and stuff like that, wasn't actually you being conceited or vain or cocky or boastful in any way, shape, or form. It was more so they was hating on the qualities or the gifts or the skills that you have, or the love that you gain, or the confidence that you also have. Right. At the bottom, we have Castle, where it is time to heal. It's time for healing, not war. So, with that being said, some people know what they did and know what they like done and stuff like that. So they kind of sort of won't be surprised if you walk away. But they will try to like spin the narrative to try to make you look like the villain when they are actually the villain, because they want the attention and the benefit of being the victim when they're actually the villain the whole time. Like, what popped in my head was Batman and Joker, where I won't say the Batman basically made the Joker, but like a little bit, kind of, sort of, like he dropped him in the vat, like he dropped him in the acid, and then like pretty much just left him there, kind of thing. And as a result, boom, the Joker. But he was also just having a very bad day, and it was like that just basically just pushed him over the edge a little bit. And So it's like, yeah, you can like focus it like on like, oh, the Joker is bad and this the Joker is this, that, and the third. But it's like he always literally, well, except that one time he kind of sort of bothered everybody else, but like he mostly bothered Batman, and there's a reason why, kind of thing, and it's basically like Batman trying to make it seem like he's all innocent, but it's like, but you're not though, like kind of thing. and it's like, let's look at this, like, but you're not, and it's realizing like you can go down that right, or like where you can have Batman and Joker and they keep going back and forth doing the whole tit for tat game, this whole cat and mouse thing kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, okay, it doesn't make any sense, right? Because what is Batman gonna do? Kill the Joker? No, he doesn't do that, okay? So the Joker can poke and poke and poke and poke and prod and prod and prod, but it's nothing, like, he's not gonna die. He's not gonna do that, okay? Which is, no, this was injustice. Like, which is when he started bothering everybody else. Whoo, Superman was not a fan. And basically, like, realizing, like, you could go down that route, but, like, take it the other route where, like, realize, like, nothing will come of it, and there's really no point of doing it. Like, at some point in time, like, when Harley Quinn and the Joker, right? She left the Joker and started, like, doing her own thing, kind of thing. And kind of sort of worked out for her. Kind of, you know, she kind of sort of, I don't really know, okay? She's just Harley Quinn. She's just trying to find a way, okay? Like, she's just trying to find a way. But, like, with Poison Ivy, at some point in time, she realized, like, she can't save the environment. It really makes no point. It's not much she can do by herself. And, like, she's just trying to, like, save the environment kind of thing. Like, yes, does she have some extreme moments? Yes. Okay, is it really necessary? But, like, she does expose a lot of, like, crime, or, like, a lot of things that would have gone overlooked in order to protect the environment, to, like, pretty much, you know, kind of thing. So it's like, kind of how you see the narrative. She's just a very extreme, okay? Poison Ivy was just very an extreme of, like, environmentalist, okay? Very, very extreme. I'm not saying to do that, okay? Not saying to become her or do that, but just, like, realize, like, at some point, like, where she realized, like, yeah, nah, it's not really worth the fight. Like, it's not much I can do, kind of thing. But also, like, protecting who you're, like, allowing your circle, who you surround yourself by, is a form of self-care. And realizing, like, where before you probably just let any and everybody in, like, now you have, like, a circle of people that you can trust. You feel like you can be yourself around. You can be independent. Yeah, like, you're generally happy for their success in their life, and they generally happy for your success and the things that's going on in your life, and y'all generally, like, are interested and fascinated in, like, what's going on with each other, like, being there for each other, supporting each other, rather than seeing each other as competition. And also, those people that's creating a negative narrative of you and stuff like that, you just simply being yourself is proving them wrong and rewriting the story regardless, without you actually, like, trying, or even, like, trying to do it on purpose. So, yeah. Then we have the Fool with the exalting God, with the will and new beginnings, assisting in difficult and great undertakings. So yeah, that's why I'm saying to celebrate yourself. This is something that was very hard for you to overcome, or hard for you to deal with, that you are, like, or turn around, or to adjust to. And you did. Let's say, like, you went from having, like, no friends to, like, having, like, at least two, or, like, a little group, or, like, somebody that you can actually, like, trust and be yourself with, or stuff like that. And they, like, trust and be themselves with you, or stuff like that. They y'all both create this safe space for each other, compared to where you were in the past. Okay, like, you gave yourself, like, yeah, kind of thing. Like I said before, you were just like, yeah, okay. And we have the Queen of Wands with God the Reminder, with redemption and served against enemies of religion and governed chastity. So you sustained from something. And while sustaining from that, like, you pretty much was able to focus on something, like some parts of yourself, and practice certain things and overcome, like I said, and change the narrative on a lot of things about you. Like, it could be a narrative that you were telling yourself or painting for yourself, or the people was portraying onto you and stuff like that, and you turned it around. To where before you was worried about being the villain, to now you're just like, bro, if I'm the villain, I don't really care. Like, if I'm the villain, what are you? Kind of thing. Like, so, like, if you're the villain, then they're the one that made you the villain. So it's just like in My Hero Academia, like, if you're Shigaraki, okay, they're the one that make you into Shigaraki. So it's just like, what are you really talking about here? Like, you're even worse. Like, kind of thing. And we have the King of Pentacles with the Adored God with obedience and cause harmony and peace, and calms anger in anyone. Right? So it's like, with the whole, like, practice and peace and stuff, like practice and time and stuff like that. That's pretty much with the obedience and the whole justice, like being self-disciplined and self-determined, and like persevering over things and over challenges and stuff like that, where you could just have let what people were saying in the negative, like, talk and the hearsay get to you, but you did it. And with this whole comment, anger, and like, some people still gonna be mad because the castle crumbled, but then they are the reason why it crumbled. But they don't want to admit that or accept that, because it's easier to paint you as the villain, to paint you as the problem. But, like, deep down, they are still, like, wishing that there was a new beginning and that things can turn around. But then with this new version of you, who you are, like, setting boundaries and stuff like that, not letting any and everybody be in your space, and try to have equal give and take, and people that's actually genuinely there for you and love and care and support you, they don't like that version of you. They like the one that they're able, like, to push around and step over and walk over and manipulate. And that's what I say, from sustaining from them, you're able to see that and realize that now. And pretty much, like, releasing those people and cutting them out so you can have peace and harmony and be surrounded by love. And it's like, even if you're by yourself, you realizing, like, you can be alone and still have love, even if it's just like self-love and stuff like that. Or like even platonic love, or like family love. Like, you don't need a person to actually, like, feel love or have love in your life. And yeah. So we have the Angel of Channeling and the Angel of Clairaudience. Basically, if you need help saying something or expressing yourself in some way, shape, or form, ask your angels and they will give you the words to say, or they will just say it for you. With the whole channeling kind of thing, from my experience, it will it will sound like something that you will say, okay, but you will have no memory of you saying it, kind of thing. And that's if, like, you actually, like, channel kind of thing. But if you can do it yourself, they will just tell you the words to say and give you the words to say. But yeah, that's all that I have for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.